Hi everyone, I'm Karan. I'm a rising sophomore and also one of the International Student Ambassadors. Today I'll be talking specifically on Mailbox, how to use it, and our DePauw's post office in general. So let us start. So this is the web page that we have on our college's website, Student Post Office. We can find it under the tab Student and Parent Information and Student Post Office. So what we have to remember is all UV boxes should be kept locked and secured because DePauw is not responsible for any loss or damage to any mail items. So UV mailbox is something where we get our mails, like mails inside the envelope. And also, another thing that we should remember is that when we open it and when we take our mail, we should remember to close it and to spin the dial and should spin the dial when they close the door to reset the lock so it gets locked again. So let us not focus on this because this is the summer hours and we're not going to have the same hours for fall. We'll have another hour, and generally I think and generally during the falls or during the classes, like during the fall or spring when our session is going on, it opens till like 5 p.m. if I'm not wrong. So we'll talk more about like UB mailboxes in a bit, but before that I just want to talk about student post office in general. So we we get the opportunity to like send mails and stamps, and we also get stamps to send mails. So these are the prices for the stamps that we can put on our envelope on our mails and then mail them. So, and this is something like for summer right now, like the students who are currently off campus are not allowed to ship items. Like right now, we are not allowed to ship items, so we might want to wait till like August 15, like our first moving date. And and from like August 15, we can like have our shipments or anything that we order online be delivered to our UB mail address. And also, like one thing to remember is like our mailing address, you have like a UB mailbox. Suppose if your UB mailbox number is 5320, then it should always be like UB box 5320, 408 South Locust Street, Greencastle, Indiana. And also local deliveries, this is something we need to know is like DePauw doesn't accept localized deliveries of flowers, pharmacies, or anything like that. Only something that is really important, or something like FedEx or any such mailing agencies. That's the we can only do that, and we also need to cross check if our university's post office mail those items or not. So Greek students, like Greek life students, have their own different mailing address, so they can have their uh, stuffs mailed to their own Greek address. It is called Greek address. So let's talk about receiving mail and packages. So when we receive mail or packages, generally we get two emails from the post office. Like, like one of the two emails, it's either in this format or it's in either in this format. Like, I'm sorry, either in this format. So when we get this, either of this, like suppose like when we get this, we should take our when we get this email like with this format, we need to take our student ID and go to the post office service section where we can show our ID and they ask our UV mailbox number and then they give us our package. The other one is like this is generally for packages that are parcel to us, so we get identification code and authentication code. So in this, we use these numbers to enter and then we get our package. But we are also given a time frame of 2 days. So if you're not able to collect our parcel within the 2 days, it will be transferred to the service section and then we have to collect it from there. And also, this is something like during the class sessions or something. If a student is unable to pick up a package, they may authorize another student to pick up the package for them by emailing studentpostoffice@depaw.edu. So this is also the contact information here, like studentpostoffice@depaw.edu if you have any questions, or if you want someone else to collect your packages or anything related to post office, you can contact them. They will help you, and they also accept packages for USPS, UPS, DHL, FedEx, and you can also mail your packages through this agencies from our post office. Now, let me talk about uh, like how to see what is your UB mailbox number and your combination too. So this is like I've already logged into my e-services. Once you log into your e-services, you need to go under campus life, and then you have this UV mailbox combination. You have to click in here, and then you get a dialog. You get a box here where you have like mailbox and combination. So you can now I will show you something. So this is how it will look once you click this UV mailbox combination. Something like this will come in front of your screen. So this is just imaginary number and this is just imaginary combination. So if it matches anyone, it is purely uh, not intentional, unintentional. And suppose so, and this is here, like this here is how to open your UV box. So our lock is something like this. So we have to like spin these dials. Suppose if your mailbox is 5320, you have to go to this mailbox and then try this combination 9, 23, and 6. So let's try something like this. So first we have to turn dial left 3 times. So we have to turn this left 3 times. Suppose here our first is 9. So 1, 2, 3. And we need to keep moving, still turning left here. As you can see, still turning left. And stop on 9. Like our first one is 9. Like once we dial it 3 times here, then still turning left will stop on 9. So this 9 is here somewhere here. And then we need to turn right. We turn left, now we need to turn right and pass our second number, that is 23 once. So when we turn from 9 to the right, the 23 somewhere here, it completely takes around, and then we need to pass it once and then stop it on the second time. That is like when 23 reaches here, we need to stop it. And then again turn left to 6. So if 23 is here, we need to turn left until 6 comes directly under the sign here that is parked on our UV mailbox. And then again we need to turn right until it stops. It stops until if you have like spent it correctly, and then you need to pull open, and then you'll have your mails inside your UV mailbox. So it looks kind of difficult, but once you start doing it, it's actually easy, and you'll have this like this pasted on the wall, so it will be easier. But still, if you ever have any problem or you need assistance opening your mailbox, yes, staff member, and also remember no mail will be handed over the counter. So this is it. This is very general. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to shoot me an email or even text me on my social medias. I will make sure that I reply you. All right, that's it. Thank you so much, guys, and welcome to campus. Welcome to DePauw.